Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Green Bay Packers. Mason Crosby of the Packers has it teed up, and off we go from Lambeau. Taken from about the 12. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And he's got room. And he will finally be escorted out of bounds down inside the 35. A big play there on the first play of the game. 45 yards. Well, welcome to the party. First carry of the game. How about that?
And just think, as far as he's concerned, he's just getting warmed up.
Play action. Now it's Brady. This one taken in by Otten. And they move this all the way down to the 9. That one goes for 24 yards.
Boy, no problems getting down the field here on this opening drive. They've looked really sharp in the early going, and they've come up with some big plays already. Here's another that's going to set up first and goal.
They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
That's good power football on first and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there. But that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. They'll give Fournette another crack. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Call again if the yards they get a little bit closer here. It's third and goal.
This pass became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Trying to finish off this opening drive. From the 3, this is third and goal. White. And he pushed forward, but I don't think it's enough. He's going to be about a yard short. Brady going to go on fourth down. Escaping the pressure right. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack, and it's over the downs. They're wanting to throw for it. A surprise does not work on fourth and goal from the 1. And on the opening drive of the ball game, the defense comes up with a
didn't run it once,
stand.
bro.
They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. That'll be complete to Allen Lazard. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be second down. 0 hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, turn into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
3 receivers head out right, 1 to the left on 2nd and 3. Throwing is Rodgers. Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. Third down.
Whenever I see an in-route dropped, as we just saw in that play, I'm always thinking that in the back of their mind, they're worried about what's coming at them because they're going towards traffic on that route as opposed to being away from it and maybe having a little bit more space.
Oh, that's into double coverage.
That circle wide open.
Picked off by Logan Ryan. And the Bucs are going to take possession of the football.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Fournette, a first down carry. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Working down at the 9. 62 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. So first and goal from the 9-yard line. Here's Brady to throw. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
Excellent recognition that none of his receivers were beating coverage and getting open, so he just threw that one away. They'll come back to the huddle, reset, and try something different.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Brady gives this to White.
I can't believe he got that too.
For a Tampa Bay touchdown. Rashad White, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. Extra point put through by Succop, and that makes the score 7-0. The Bucs ready for the kickoff, and here we go. It's in the air. Nixon elects not to return it, and this comes out to the 25. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They threw an interception the first time they had the football. Wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Now Rodgers. He's got the hook up with Dobbs. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
Simple drag route here. Lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked up on Levante David. And the Buccaneers are going to take
What am I doing?
Well, they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the 2nd time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
Running left, it's Fournette. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Shotgun now for Brady. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. A turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander in the 3rd down coming up.
Not at all, and you know what else you do? You make your defense mad. Yeah. He got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
He completes this to Russell Gage. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They'll run for it. This is White. And he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a
All right,
yard.
nothing hurt there.
He only needed a yard, but he couldn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop.
Nothing hurt.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Now Rodgers. That is caught. It's the tight end, Tunyon. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage. So timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. He'll go right back to Tunyon. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
That was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Rodgers going to throw. That's complete to Dobbs. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here. These last few plays, they have moved right down the field. And just like that, they can be set up with a 1st and goal.
Now Jones.
Dumb.
And a
Had a
minuscule gain
touchdown.
of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. The line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. On play action, Rodgers. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half. But the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Now they empty the backfield and motion the man left. Now they send a running back in motion right. Rodgers now on 3rd and goal. Being chased out left. And he's got his man. Touchdown.
Let's go.
It's
Beautiful throw.
A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Smart mind, Lazard. That was such a smart mind. Came in, so there's nothing, turn back to the back line.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return.
Dumb.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Well, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. On 1st down, Brady. He's got Otten on the out route. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Meanwhile, Brady's throw taken in by Evans here. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Well, so far, little to no resistance by the defense on this drive alone. 3 passes, 3 completions, 3 first downs. They're taking it to him, and it's paying off.
Inside handoff now to Fournette. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Again, it's Fournette. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. A lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
And Brandon, as you know, sometimes it's a lot tougher to run with these tight ends nowadays in the NFL. They're just bigger wide receivers. He lined up on the left side of the formation, ran a drag route across the field, and tried to work his way open. He was able to make the catch, but the defenders were there, couldn't do a whole lot with it afterwards.
On 2nd and goal, Brady.
That better not be a flag. Intentional grounding. Fuck yeah.
And yep, indeed, the flag is out. That grounding call could very well doom this drive. We'll see. They'll try again here, 3rd and goal. Here's Brady. Flush to his right. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A big play, but still not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. Succop's kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7.
Kick it to me.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. A final shot before half for Rodgers. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Let's go, baby. Come on.
The Packers set to get the football
Playing
first,
zones.
and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the 3rd quarter. About about set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively. Virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
On first down, Rodgers. The left side completion to Jones.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that can really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
Slot man moves right. Rodgers now on first down. Oh, he stays up.
Oh,
But in
man.
the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Rodgers now to throw.
No.
Under pressure, they got him again.
Joe Tryon-Shoyinka showcasing the pass rush.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another
I
sack.
can't
right there.
And the
believe.
offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And we're into the second half now. This is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. O'Donnell, he's on to punt as he gets this one away. Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because
You're not running on me.
assigned to
You're
how
not.
each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They run straight ahead here with White. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down.
Boom.
And he takes
Let's
a
go.
shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
They'll go for it. It's Brady.
God damn it.
They've been burned twice already on 4th down, but the 3rd time's the charm as they keep the drive moving.
If there's one thing they are lacking in, it's confidence. They took a big and maybe unnecessary risk going for that 4th down. He put them on his shoulders, though. and paid off the big-time gamble.
First down, here's White. They find some open field here. And they will
And don't break
catch
stupid
him,
defense.
but not before he gets it to the 11.
62 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Brady now on first down. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
This is where good
Let's
coaching
go,
and
baby.
execution come into play because down this close, you absolutely don't want to turn it over. Good job keeping that in mind as he escaped, bought time, and decided throwing it away was his best option.
Showed some tough running,
Come
but
on.
they'll drop him at the 5-yard line. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Now they send a man in motion right. On 3rd down, Fournette. He didn't
Let's go.
get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. Fournette. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Good work there, holding them out on first down, and this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
Brady's going to sneak it, and he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
The sneak successful from a yard out, and the Buccaneers are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead.
Pat. Got it.
Extra point
Shot
up and
out.
good by Suckup, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the... And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time.
I gotta step into that more. It's
Picked
tough
off
count.
by Logan Ryan.
And the Bucs are going to take possession of the football. Well, time, I mean, certainly not on their side offensively. They had to take some chances, but that interception will further hinder their already slim chance at victory.
Yeah, and you're talking about time not on their side, but it certainly is on the defensive side, and they understood that. They knew they had to press it a little bit, and they
That's not a hit roughing. That's an intentional grounding.
Able to pick that
Yeah.
one off and hopefully put this game away.
Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Evans. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. The Bucs on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Throwing now is Brady.
No, I gotta pick that. That's the game right there. I gotta pick
The kind
that.
of attitude you have to play defensive back in the NFL. You want to be the only defender around, and you want them to challenge you. And on that play, he came through.
Dumb, dude.
Succup's kick is good, and that will open the lead up now to 20-7.
So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the fourth.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist. But time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. This offense returning out there, and really, you remember the last drive, Charles, it was over before it even began. They threw the interception on the very first play.
And what that means is for all these guys, it's been a while since they've been out there going full speed, so they've got to get everyone back out there, run a couple of your go-to plays, make sure you get your offense oiled up a little bit. They've got to be able to start fast, but they've got to be efficient as well. Especially the quarterback.
Rodgers now on first down. And his throw here's incomplete.
As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable. Usually an excellent target and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Rodgers.
He has it complete to Christian Watson.
But he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line. 50, you block over here.
Rodgers to throw once more. He completes it to Jones.
And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers.
Got Dobbs over the middle.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. To throw, it's Rodgers. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Aaron Rodgers. A 5-yard touchdown run.
And the Packers have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
They get one more as the extra points up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Pulls it in at the 13.
And he's going to be out of bounds here as the run back will leave him shy of the 20-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. And, boy, having that 3rd timeout would have really helped here.
Another example of why coaches really stress saving your timeouts for when you absolutely have to have them. They go over this all the time. Here's one of those situations.
Second down, back to Fournette.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he will take this all the way down to the Packers' 37-yard line.
131 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
They'll run it again with Fournette. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. As a stop over 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. So third down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. Up the gut, Fournette. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. It's a gain of 6, and that ought to just about do it.
It carries like that. That's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here,
GG,
Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
So time has run out on what will be a Tampa Bay victory. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game. We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Green Bay Packers and the Philadelphia Eagles. The veteran kicker Mason Crosby set to do the honors here. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field.
Taken at the 15, a short kick.
It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down.
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv and you run into a tough crowd.
Okay,
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Here's Hurts to throw.
Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Packers are going to take possession of the football.
Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
In motion, the tight end. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and make sure nothing could get to the outside. But he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. They'll send a receiver in motion left.
Here's Jones again on 2nd down.
And a lot of talent on this Eagle defense, and you've seen it on these last 2 plays, both losses. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. It's probably a pretty good sign here in the opening drive of your guys from the secondary are coming up and spilling things in the backfield.
How about the adrenaline and aggressiveness? that led his eyes to the backfield to run up there and make that tackle, setting a tone early for his defense.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Working from the gun, Rodgers. Pass caught, it's Romeo Doubs. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Able to convert on 3rd and 14, a terrific play call. Now a first down carry by Jones. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Here's Rodgers to throw. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
Now it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They put it down very well because of the drag rate. And he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles are going to get it back here just past the 35. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
And it's intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it. And into the end zone, it's a pick six and a Packer touchdown. On is Mason Crosby for the point after. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers.
Next to score, Packers 7, Eagles nothing. Mason Crosby is on a 4th rebound.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. A fairly short kick from the 14.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. And he's going to be knocked out of bounds all the way down at the 40-yard line. A big play there for Philly. 42 yards. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Check pass, check pass.
Throwing is Hurts. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play. One that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Hurts. And that
that's incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one. Force the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
Left wing 19. 50 up there, 50 up. No check, no check. Three.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Eagles unable to convert there on. From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Green Bay Packers and the Kansas City Chiefs. Set to go in a rematch of what would come to be known later as the first Super Bowl. The Chiefs and Packers are underway.
A fairly short kick from the 14. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, Maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. On 2nd and 9, Mahomes throwing the out route here, and it's complete to Kelce. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. On play action, it's Mahomes. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Packers are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. Well, your first drive in the first quarter, you get it down there, trying to fire it in the end zone, and big-time deflation on that play.
No doubt about it. They're moving and grooving and getting into position, and this is not the ending that they saw on this drive, is it? They had things going their way.
Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the Pack up 1st and 10 at their own 21. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I like what they did there because many of the deep throws we see in the course of a game come to the outside, the perimeter of the field. In this case, they used a slot receiver to run deep downfield and tried to connect that way. Unsuccessful in that attempt, but I like what they were doing.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position now more than ever is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
Throwing is Rodgers. Got a man, it's Tunyon. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Rodgers going to throw. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down.
And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. So on 4th down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away. Back deep is Kadarius Toney. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And a good result there as that'll get out of bounds and pin them back at their 10-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up. And that's a play to applaud because these RPOs, things happen so quickly. And that ball's out of the quarterback's hands fast. He read it and reacted and was there to hit him as the ball arrived in the receiver.
He's got a man, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. No score after one on EA Sports. Mahomes now on first down. The throw for Tony is intercepted. And the Packers are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Yeah, he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. Second down now. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw is Rodgers. That is caught. It's the tight end, Tunyon. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
From the 36, Rodgers. Looking for Tunyon on the crosser, and he's got it complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 22 yards there, a first down. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. Ball sits on the 10, 2nd and 5. Now Rodgers. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Throwing now is Rodgers. And he's brought down. What can't Aaron Rodgers do? The legwork there getting him to first. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They need about the length of the football here on 1st and goal. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Packers post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Crosby with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, This too shall pass. This too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down.
Mahomes now to throw. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander.
And the Packers will take over possession here up at the 44. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go in the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Rodgers now to throw. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense, as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. Now Rodgers.
Throw right side, hauled in by Dobbs.
And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow them to convert a 3rd and 18. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Now it's Rodgers.
This is caught. It's Christian Watson.
And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Rodgers tapping this forward on the jet sweep. Bulldozes past him. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Rodgers now on 3rd and goal. And it's caught. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Aaron Rodgers finding Christian Watson, and the Packers will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Crosby connects on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. A fairly short kick from the 14.
And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 of the 24. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
On the move to his left. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Adrian Amos with a pick.
And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter. Nixon elects not to return it, and this comes out to the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
And able to find Alan Lazard. He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown, Packers. Had the option to hand that one off or run it himself, but instead, a really easy, quick pass.
I like the way they made a decisive decision and got it right to the receiver. One move later, he's in the end zone.
Extra point up and good by Crosby. And that makes the score 21-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing, and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Mahomes throw into the hands here of Hardman.
A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Mahomes throwing on fourth. Oh, hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
They started this drive backed up against the wall by the turnover, but I love their fight. Planted their feet and forced the incompletion on first down.
A third quarter action from Kansas City. 2nd down and 10.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. Here's Rodgers.
He finds Watson complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Here's Rodgers to throw. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead, and thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
Man open, here is Jones. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. An inside give to Jones. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown.
The site that many call the loudest in the NFL. We are inside GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City.
Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Green Bay Packers and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Hey, bro, if you offer a friendly, I'll take it.
Set to go in a rematch of what would come to
If you want to offer the
later
friendly,
as
I'll
the
take it, bro.
first Super Bowl. The Chiefs
Or-
and Packers are underway.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know, dude. It was just pretty rough in the last game we played.
25.
They'll start this drive out on the ground.
You ain't going the first play? You was going the first play. Ooh. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Kansas City touchdown.
Isaiah Pacheco, 76 yards. And the Chiefs
I wasn't
get the
expecting
upper hand
that.
as they're on the board first here this afternoon. But they said they wanted to have some explosive
I know how that
runs.
is.
How about that
I know how it
to
is.
start the game?
And I would say on the defensive sideline, there's a lot to answer for. Because you spend all week saying, stop the run. I don't care who you're playing.
This would have been a great Super
We
Bowl.
don't want to get run past. And they have ball committing in the secondary. And he
I'm a
just
big
went stepping
I'm
past him, and is still running, essentially.
One play,
Yeah.
and he hits pay dirt.
I've been around the Chiefs more than the Packers, I would say.
Nixon elects not to return it.
Their
and this
training
comes out
camp used to be in
25.
Wisconsin. Yep.
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. To throw, it's Rodgers.
This one swung out here to Jones.
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
They're going to be stopped
Hell of a run,
on this
dude.
first down run. He might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Meanwhile, Rodgers' throw brought in by Watson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
I had him wide open. Oh, I got to get rid of it. Just a dumb play.
Loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second.
He only gave them an instant to react. It was a classic case of if you blink, you missed it. Off of the line and to the quarterback in just a couple of seconds. Running back only had a moment to react and attempt to throw a block.
Throwing on second and long. Rodgers.
Oh,
Looking for
I knew that was
Johnson. It's
picked.
intercepted. Picked up by
Nice coverage. That was you the whole time. Yep, that was nice coverage. I thought I had you on that one. I burned you on that one play I ran it last game.
This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
on first down. They'll go to the
No,
ground
that's
attack.
not fair.
Rashawn Gary, the man to bring him down. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. And they'll keep leaning on the running game.
That's
Back to the
Pacheco.
ground. And past the 35.
Isaiah Pacheco is not running over
Shy of
anybody.
the 30. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. Well, they're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you've said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
Let's
And
go.
a hard-earned yard
Fourth
there as he
and
ran
92.
through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
No. No, 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 no.
Hands of Kelce.
Nice play. Nice play.
Mahomes hitting his favorite target, Travis Kelce, on the touchdown pass. And the Chiefs have
Played
taken
man,
a
I don't know.
13-0
Yeah, I guess
first quarter
the
lead.
outfield ate it.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
No.
It is.
No. Why are you running in on straight
So
left?
they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Rodgers.
He finds Watson. It's gone. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. He got 29 yards that time. Rodgers now on first down.
A throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw.
Oh, no. Was that you the whole time? Wow. Dude, I had circle. Oh, my God. If I high point that is... I thought he was so wide open I didn't have to. Oh, no. I high point that. That's 6. Look at him. Right. Oh, he's wide open. Fuck.
Offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get them next time out.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball.
I can't believe you were running the ball. 5 for 144.
Game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost push them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all our viewers, but you're just not supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. He's going to let this
yes,
go.
sir. Give me that.
Back of the end zone.
And this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points, but he could not get that to stick, and that is a golden opportunity wasted there.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Now here's Mahomes. Left with no option here but to throw it away. Green Bay up to the task there in coverage and forcing a 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes.
No, I'm there. No, I'm there. No, I am right there. Oh, no, dude. Come on.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Mahomes to throw once more.
Hey, nice play.
It's the tight end, Kelsey.
Devondre.
Touchdown.
Jeez, this is like the reverse of last
His favorite target, Travis
You said it was going to happen.
Touchdown pass.
And the Chiefs take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And it's now 21-0. Now after the
I didn't throw a single interception.
To kick it away.
Taken at the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw is Rodgers. He's got a man, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one good for 37 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers.
Oh, no.
He's got a man complete.
Oh.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs as they get the stoppage with a little over 50
Probably not.
seconds to
You
go
really
in the
shut down
first
the
half. Here's a give to Jones running left.
Okay.
And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
2nd down and goal. Rodgers.
Oh, let's go. Good run, Aaron. Good run.
Green Bay. Aaron Rodgers. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Packers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Jesus.
Crosby with the extra point, and they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled into 20. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with a 21-7 lead already in their hip pocket, probably not a time to get too creative or inventive here. We'll see.
No.
Throwing to start the drive, but that
No.
one incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
What? No. I was squaring it,
Just
too.
before halftime, and even 40 yards. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. Flushed out right.
That's picked. How do I give you a second? No fucking way.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating
That's
defense
gotta
with
be
their
an
eyes
interception,
and their head movement.
man.
In this
Come
case,
on.
he just stared the receiver
Fucking
down. That allowed for excellent
7 white
coverage.
jerseys
Able to
there.
knock that
I
one
couldn't
away.
even see your
So
player.
with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt.
Short. Yes.
Online, but off the crossbar, no
This
good.
fucking game.
A long-range effort denied 3 points at the very end.
So we've come upon halftime here in KC with the Chiefs on top.
As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach? And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and
Make it a
ready to
game.
rock
Come on.
for the third quarter. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the third quarter. Fields it right around the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated
Oh,
so far
God.
to scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
No. Sideline it. Sideline it. Sideline it. God damn it. Ooh, Rodgers fucking punching at us. He just decked your
I
ass.
certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team has struggled to put points on the board so far because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
The best starting field position you could possibly have. First and goal from the 1. They'll try to run this one in.
Damn,
Now he will take it on in for a chase.
dude. It was such a horrible pass over to him.
Isaiah Pacheco.
Put myself in
His
this
second
situation.
touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it
I
away.
have to put Jordan Love in.
This fielded right at the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start.
That's you again. What am I doing? What am I doing?
Picked up by Justin Reed. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but
Going for it all in one play. It's just fine. I got people wide
We're still in
open.
the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that...
Damn. Right there. That's Jair. Pretty sure he's got one of those things called a star.
Pass from Patrick Mahomes. And the Chiefs take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you
There, finally, Rodgers.
think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
From just shy of midfield, Rodgers. That's complete to Dobbs. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 31-yard line. Rodgers now to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
No,
And
I
this
should have
is
just squared it.
incomplete.
I just catch it over the shoulder. It's mine.
In his hands, but could not hang on. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, 2nd and 10. And the slot man goes in motion left. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Slant route, he's got Dobbs. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 14. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. Trying to improvise.
I step up
And
there.
time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football. He's taken down. It was Frank Clark that time who got in there to bring him down.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even...
And now here's
Good game, bro.
interception.
I gotta go on that one. Good game, bro. Yeah.